All right, y'all, we got something a little different today. We're getting straight into it. We've got a big vintage haul from Dallas. Ooh.
137, that's the CTS manufacturer code.
67 pieces, I think 10 of which are amps. Most of them are from the Dallas guitar show that just happened last weekend. A few of them are a little bit higher end pieces that are from a private sale. So a little smaller collection mixed in here. You can already see the chorus echo. We got Dan Lump.
Guess who bought the chorus echo?
That's for sure you. Anyone's interested, the van, this is a GMC 3500. These pallets will be used for tone wood.
Man, we got a lot, huh? Some more bananas. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try to get those in first because you know how I stack them in there.
Good show.
We got some heavy hitters. Can't wait to show what you got. What we got.
56. Trini Lopez. Ooh, a Gator case. LG2.
Burgundy mist.
Ooh.
Trini Lopez, look at that, that's beautiful.
That's really good.
Oh yeah.
What are those?
You know,
They used to be knobs.
It used to be a lefty.
Oh, that's literally where the knobs were.
And now it got converted back. We also picked up a collection from somebody from the outskirts of Dallas. Yes, this is one of those. So we have more of the higher end pieces from this individual.
Yeah.
So we got a black card right here.
Ooh.
So 53 black cards.
Wow.
Yeah. Beat your heart out.
Not a cut.
You're not here. The case is obviously not.
Yeah.
You know?
This is a real deal.
This it's light too.
Yeah.
It's light. This thing's beautiful.
This one is fully healthy. This one is healthy, but that one is straight up healthy. Oh, Vibroverb, which is also healthy. Ooh, Model T, baby. We just got some new Suns. And lots of people are like, where's the Model T?
Model T.
There's the Model Ts.
66 Ricky.
That's looking good.
Coffee. And moon pies.
All right, Nick, where do these go next?
So for show and collection stuff, these will go straight onto the shelves of guitar processing. That way we can fast track them to get them checked out, notes taken, tagged, and then on the photo to get shot. So
Yeah, and then listed.
And then listed.
So you can have them.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. Those are really cool.
At this point, I go back and forth for a very long time, and stack these up for GP. But we'll take a look at some of these. Some of these really nice ones that we got. An interesting pieces.
That looks like a good one. So Nick's hiding some of the good ones so we can look at them later, but ooh, yeah, that's nice.
So, but this is 63 Fender Strat.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's those blonde, maybe?
Yeah.
You know what
they
I'm
like
saying?
wiped off the paint.
Yeah. But this is very cool.
Yeah.
Another super light one. So
obviously that's cool, but Nathaniel played this Music Man Cutlass in the last video, so that's even cooler. A 65 SG in cherry. I can't read, maybe that's a 76 Stratocaster. We got a 30s K 59 Les Paul Special in cherry.
yeah, here.
Ooh.
Oh, check out these. We got
That's Dan Lump all over it. Is that a Russian?
this is
yeah.
for Russia.
I don't know what that is. That's
That's
cool.
a Guyatone sustainer. I'm guessing. I think.
So I've seen their fuzz
It's a
faces.
fuzz.
Yeah.
It's a fuzz. Uni-Fuzz.
Those are cool. We actually had one of those not that long ago.
Dimension. See?
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah.
It's like based on the rack mount one from the 80s.
And that's a
Yeah.
blue label.
That's interesting.
And a Funny Cat. Harmonic mover and soft distortion sustainer.
Harmonic mover.
Yeah.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, we're back downstairs. We're running low on bananas. I'm sweaty. A lot of stuff in today, but we got a lot of cool stuff to show. So much, in fact, that I can't show everything here, but we're just going to pick a couple of things out that stand out. First, let's do this Gibson SG.
I saw this one.
I believe it is a 1966. This thing is...
Ah, that's so cool.
This thing is beautiful. In the back of the neck right there, you'll see...
That's where the blue is?
Yeah, that's where it's at, and it's kind of faded out into this green color right here, but excellent guitar. The weight, we got a lot of light guitars in. Everything's been like super light, nothing heavy. But yeah, keep an eye out for this. Cool. I'm sure Nathaniel will be doing a video on this.
Absolutely.
All right.
Two similar colors. I'm colorblind.
Wes is colorblind, so.
Next up, we have 1956 Gibson Les Paul Special in TV yellow.
Very clean.
Yeah.
It's classic. There.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, this one's beautiful.
Spin it. Oh, look at that neck.
Yeah.
It's got that nice,
Seen some
nice mustard thing going.
yeah. It's a nice
Yeah, does the neck feel
good
good?
size. Yeah, feels good.
It's probably chunkier though, right?
Yeah. It's on the chunky side. It's not too much, but it's yeah, this thing's awesome. I love this thing. All right.
The next one was
You don't?
too rotund.
Do you like a wide but like shallow neck, or just
Like an in between.
yeah, like a Mustang? I can't play those. They're just too they're just too tiny for me.
Birdland?
I did play that a little bit. That wasn't bad though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one felt like really small.
Yeah. Let's do an acoustic.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be let me just make sure. By the way, we're throwing out years here.
We might change, yeah.
This might change after we GP guitar processing goes through these to verify years and stuff like that. So
Oh, this is about
but
crazy,
we have
dude.
59 D28E.
Whoa.
Look at that, man.
Those are
It's not like the Lopez where
Those
we had
knobs
the
are
extra,
insane, yeah.
plugs. So this has been a righty through and through. It's life.
okay.
That's pretty. No, dude, I like the neck pickup, but that's for my my electric stuff.
I don't really hear the difference. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we need to show
The Fender.
another Fendi.
Whoa.
Yeah, this right here,
Like a baby blue.
It's pretty.
I believe was a Refin. Let me double check.
Did a good job. Looks good.
The guitar so baby girl.
Yep. 68 Daphne blue Refin.
Okay.
So
68. I'm gonna guess it was sunburst.
sunburst.
I don't know.
I think it was probably just like a,
Blonde.
blonde.
It's my
Denny Telly.
It's like candy. Oh.
It does, yeah. I got Laffy Taffy.
All right. This one's cool. 66 Strat. Refin. But this is like a pearl white Refin.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's like in the certain light, it looks just white, and
Yeah.
you kind of catch some of the,
Yeah. The
some of
sparkles
the
in
pearl,
it.
yeah.
Get that head stuck though too.
Yeah,
That looks
that's
cool.
pretty wild.
That drop shadow. Yeah.
Country Western model. Let me see if this was from.
Pick guard is pretty.
The pointy.
Yeah, I love these. These are sick. So, but oh yeah, nice and loud.
Adjustable saddle as well.
Actually, I like the emblem inside the sticker.
Yeah, it's just very like. You say that like what's the word?
Spaghetti West.
Yes. Check it out.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
This one's in great shape as well. I have not seen anything going on with this, but yeah, this thing is
Back is like shiny. It's
yeah.
Yeah.
Sides as well.
No belt buckles.
Yeah. That's sick.
Like it.
Fuck it. You know what? Since we did a special,
Yeah.
this is a special occasion, a special
Yeah.
time with special people.
Double special.
Me and you guys. We got 59 Les Paul Special Cherry.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. People love these.
Double pedal.
Yeah. Although you wouldn't like the neck on this right here.
Also a chunker.
It's a chunky one.
I have a special.
This thing looks so tiny next to me. Look at this little
Yeah.
bitty thing. Martin.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Bruce. We'll take a look.
Yeah, let's see what.
Or, yeah, let's check out Bruce here. Well, 015. Bruce Martin.
Ooh.
We're not even going to play that one. I don't want
That's
people to
nice.
play.
We play Minecraft. Ever?
Does it look like?
Mahogany.
Yeah, I played. Oh, it's like the mahogany block. Yeah. Let's build your house your castle furniture.
What's your pick?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with that SG.
Pelham.
Yeah. And someone's gonna be very the blue one, the blue green SG, the sweatshirt colored SG.
Yeah.
That one's my favorite because I honestly haven't seen a vintage one myself in that color. I've seen, like custom shops and stuff like that all the time, but I've never seen an SG in that color. So that was very cool. And that's a great, excellent guitar. All right. So I know we mentioned earlier, how to determining years and whatnot of guitars. I'm going to hand this over to guitar processing and then give you guys a show of how we authenticate guitars. So
Cool. I'll follow you.
hey, Alex. This is that this is that Pelham blue guitar. I'm just handing it off to you just to see, to make sure the ear is all good and the pots check out.
I think it's gonna check out real nice. Well, what is your first impression?
Okay, so what do we have? It's supposed to be 1966 SG Standard Pelham Blue. First thing we're going to do is test the pickups. Before we take anything apart, we want to just confirm that the electronics are working.
Yeah.
That way I know if it doesn't work that I didn't do anything. So we got 7.9K on the neck, 8.8K on the bridge. That's both good.
Yeah.
I'm going to plug it in and just make sure. So everything's working. And then what I'm going to do is check the truss rod.
What are you checking for specifically?
Just want to see that it works, basically.
Nice.
On an old guitar like this, I'm not going to expect it to do like a crazy amount of adjustment. But I do want to see that it's not broken and that it works. So I want to have the guitar roughly up to pitch. I'm going to loosen it first. And that looks pretty good. A little bit of motion.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I'm going to do is take the strings off of here. The nut wasn't glued down very well, but that's okay.
Is that pretty common?
Yeah, that's pretty common. I'm going to take everything that's going to go falling off, I'm going to put over here. Don't lose anything. I'm going to put this string in here just lightly.
Yeah.
So that I don't lose any of these grommets or these bushings. I don't want to crawl around on the floor. So then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a look at the back first, because once I take the pickups out, they're going to be flopping around. So we'll look back here. If you want to come around here, you can look in here. We're going to be looking for any dates that we can see, which right now, we can see right here, 137. That stands for, that's the CTS manufacturer code, followed by the year, which is 1965 in this case.
Okay.
That's going to be the only pot date we can see. The rest of these are covered up by solder, which is pretty common. This one I can see the 6 and probably a little bit of what would be the 5.
Yeah.
But that's good enough in this case. We're not going to desolder anything, obviously. So other than that, everything looks legit in there.
Would 65 pots and stuff on a 66 like that all makes sense?
Yeah, it's totally normal.
Yeah.
If it was later, then
it's
you would
an
have
issue,
to.
Yeah.
you would have to look into it. So now we're going to I'll start taking stuff off the front of the guitar. Mainly we're going to look at the pickups, but I'm going to take pick guards off as well, just to make sure there's not anything going on underneath. And I will eventually take this piece off too, although probably not right now. So now we can look at the pickups. And these are going to be patent number pickups.
Yeah.
These are right, if you can get a look at those. They got the sticker.
That's the sticker.
That's the patent number sticker. A few years earlier, it would have been a PAF sticker, a patent applied for sticker. So this is basically the same thing, except now they have the patent.
Yeah.
And then the other thing we'll look at is just inside these routes to make sure that nothing has ever been, you know, sometimes things have been routed. Anywhere underneath here, we're going to look for that. But this looks good.
You would say this is a 66, no issues or anything?
I would still want to keep digging into it a little bit. I would look at the serial number. You guys just brought me this guitar.
For sure.
So, you know, there's some things that I would want to look at, but I don't see anything to suggest it's not.
Okay.
Depending on what it is, the serial numbers are more or less useful. For these, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Like for some other models, some other brands, the serial numbers might be kind of all over the place, but this era of Gibson, it's pretty good. So
1 hour later.
All right, so photo has the guitar. I'm gonna go check it out. Ooh, there it is.
20 minutes later.
This SG is good to list, so let's go ahead and list it. Here's some of the images. Make sure that those are present, looking good. All right, so I want to double check that all of the information is correct. So make sure that it's been set up, make sure that it's been photographed, make sure all of the shipping details are set properly, and then just quickly scan, look for any listing issues.
Yeah.
And then push it through. And this one's going to make it to both Reverb and Shopify.
Is there anything different because it's a vault thing? Do you have to do anything different on your end?
No, nothing for me.
You just get that cool
I just,
vault icon.
that's all I get. And then this little yellow,
Yeah.
this is a vault item. Talk to Daniel first.
We talked.
Always ask Daniel.
Yeah.
Later that same evening.
Final move for this SG. We're gonna hang it up in the vault.